What's going on, Phoenicians? Welcome to Would You Rather. This is actually called either.io. I don't know. This is a game that a lot of YouTubers have been playing, and I actually love these types of games, like I mentioned with the Would You Press the Button game. So, let's play it ourselves. I want you guys to, follow along in the comments if you have anything to add to my commentary about this, because I'm probably going to give a lot of commentary on my choice, rather, if I was to be one or the other. So the first choice is, would you rather become a superhero or become a supervillain? Either way, you're going to get rich, but the supervillain in every movie always loses, right? So, I will definitely have to become a superhero. And yeah, 73% of people agree with me on this one. Would you rather watch Lost or watch The Office? Well, I love watching The Office. It's one of my favorite TV series in America. It really is. I really, really love that show. I never seen an episode of Lost. I know, blasphemy, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna click The Office, because I mean that's my, 62% of the people agree with me. I guess because the Lost must have ended weird, like everyone kind of freaked out about about Lost and how it ended, but oh well. Alright, next question. Would you rather be a police officer or be a firefighter? I don't want to be a police officer right now. At this point, I don't want to be a police officer because of all the hate being directed towards cops. And then again, cops are under a lot of scrutiny these days, especially for, the cop killings, right? And then, you get a lot of disrespect from people for being a police officer. And it's really not warranted, but at the same time, you can kind of understand why. So I'd rather be a firefighter because you do more than just fighting fires. And I think that would be really cool, especially if I was like one of those firefighters in the planes that dumped water and stuff. That'd be really fun. I would love to do that. Oh my god, I'm surprised you guys would rather be a cop, huh? This guy down here in the comments said, screw hoses, I want guns. Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times? I have a really high pain tolerance. I think I could get slapped 20 times and not worry about it. It also didn't specify where they're slapping me, so are they gonna slap me in the ass? They're gonna slap me in the leg? They're slap me in the wrist? Gosh, that hurt. Ow. I actually do not... Well, I have a fear of electricity, kind of. I really, really, really don't like being electrocuted. Sometimes you touch those gag pens, they go bzzz, right? Those things really hurt. So every time I see a pen, I'm like, it's gonna, ah! So yeah, I don't want to be electrocuted. So I'd rather get slapped. So yeah, people agree with me on that one. That's 66-34. If you had to pick a disease, would you rather be a leper or be a midget? First of all, being a midget's not a disease, okay? Well, I wouldn't know though, I'm like 6 foot. You can live a totally normal life being a midget. So yeah, I definitely want to be a midget. So these people must be really short then if they're... Would you rather be a rich but stupid footballer or be a genius but poor scientist? What? Okay, now this is the thing. What are you better known for? If you're a stupid footballer, you're probably not good at playing the game, right? You're probably, they didn't specify how much rich was. I mean, nobody ever specifies that these days, That's the problem with the whole 1% debate. Everyone's like, oh, if you make over a certain dollar amount, you're over the 1%. Nobody ever specifies that dollar amount. So you could be the dumbest, well, I guess footballer is assuming like a soccer player, but even then, footballer can mean American footballer, right? You could be like the dumbest linebacker on the planet. You wouldn't be getting any playtime. You could still make a pretty decent salary of like 300 grand a year. And you wouldn't be well known. So if you're a poor scientist and a genius, you would probably make something that down the line people would love and people would use or people would modify to be used, right? And you would be like as famous as Newton. So that's why I'm choosing the scientist thing. And oh my god, that is really close. By less than, how much is that? I can't math. Well, I guess which one am I? Would you rather fight Spock or fight Kirk? More blasphemy. I've never seen an episode of Star Trek. I know, I'm sorry. But, isn't Spock, yeah, Spock is Leonard Nimoy, right? And I think Kirk is William Shatner, right? I don't know. I'd rather fight Spock because that would be more honorable, I think, because, well, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Nimoy, so there you go. A lot of disagreement, though, in this episode. Would you rather kill your daughter to save an entire country from a huge catastrophe? That sounds like something from the Bible. Or would you rather be the cause of the catastrophe that destroys the country? I don't have a daughter. Well, it's saying, I guess it's saying I have a daughter. So, I wonder what that means. Like, let's say I fly like a gigantic jet aircraft into Mount Fuji, causing it to explode. If I was the cause of a gigantic catastrophe that destroyed a country, I probably wouldn't live. So, sorry to my daughter, but oh wow, that's also really close. All right, if you had to be stuck with one for a year, would you rather have to give a graphic naked picture of yourself to anyone who asks for it, or give up sex? Easy. Boom. Why would anyone give up sex? Plus, they didn't. You know what? If someone asked for it, I could just show them a picture of my junk, not including my face. And if someone wanted to blackmail me, I could say, "Hey, that's not my junk. You can't prove it." Would you rather pay to see a female? Wow, that's. Of course, I would pay to see a female comedian. Wait. Oh wow, a lot of people on this website are sexist. Be paid the same amount to be slapped 10 times in the face. There's a lot of good female comedians out there. I would love to pay to see them. Would you rather clean a room covered in blood or clean a room covered in poo? Both objects repulse me. Like when I got my blood drawn once, I accidentally looked at the vial and I was like, oh god. But you know what? The smell of shit also repulses me horribly. Oh my god. So I can handle blood because it's easier to clean up. Don't ask me how I know that. But especially if it's my own blood. Again, don't ask me how I know that. I'm not emo or anything. I just had a cut on my finger once that bled everywhere and I had to clean it up. And that was gross, but it was manageable. I was more concerned about my finger bleeding out. So, oh yeah. Wow, this is... Yeah, 92% of you guys agree with me. Would you rather be able to fly or be able to breathe underwater? Be able to fly easily. I love flying. And also didn't specify. Maybe I could be a 787 pilot. Or I could just sprout wings and fucking fly to the States, but that would take forever and I would probably lose my breath during the whole time because I'm not a bird. Be painted by Van Gogh, be painted by Da Vinci. I love Da Vinci. As much as I like Van Gogh, I just love his work, so I'm definitely going to go with Da Vinci. That'd be awesome, like me on the Sistine Chapel. Someone should draw that, that'd be amazing. Would you rather have knee-length hair or have a 1-foot tall mohawk? Now here's the thing, I would love to grow my hair out to be knee-length. But my hair actually can't grow that long because it's really curly, and especially here in Japan when it gets humid, it gets really, really, really damaged. And it can only grow to about my nips. So I would love to grow it knee length. So yeah, I'm going to grow it that long. But having a 1-foot tall mohawk wouldn't be a problem in America because I would probably be able to still fit through the door. But if I was trying to enter a train with a 1-foot mohawk in Japan, my mohawk would be like off my head. Would you rather stare at the sun for 5 seconds after being in a dark room for 5 hours or have one eye replaced with a glass eye for the rest of your... No, I love both my eyes. I will stare at the sun for 5 seconds. I have no problem with that because my eyes are already fucked up to begin with. Would you rather eat a rotten raw steak or eat a human's cooked... Oh god, I'm not a cannibal. Whatever. Oh my god! 60%. Well, it's cooked though. Yeah, but raw steak wouldn't kill me as much as eating a liver would repulse me. Would you rather have the ability to pull out of your pockets the exact change for any purchase, or have the ability to discreetly read minds? I don't want to read people's minds. I personally don't care about other people's thoughts. If they, I don't want to be like on a train and like look at someone, hey, like thinking, hey, what's going on? This guy's like, why is this guy looking at me? So this would be like a gigantic convenience for me, and I really am surprised that people who play this game. Would you rather be constantly followed by 32 dogs for the rest of your life? Oh my god, that'd be funny as hell. I would love that. That'd be fun. Like, I would just like feed them and like they'd be my pets. That'd be really, really cool. Like 32 ducks as a pet. Or have 4-meter long arms. My arms are like really long to begin with. So I think, well, 4 meters is like a lot longer than I am. Like tall wise, but oh my god. If I had 4-meter long arms, I could probably climb stuff easily. But actually, no, I want the ducks. Give me them ducks. That'd be so cool. Like seriously, that'd be like the cutest thing. I would just have a bunch of ducks sitting behind me while I record. Would I rather be Wilma Flintstone or be Velma from the Scooby-Doo Mystery Gang? I would definitely love to be Velma because she is a smarty. And you know what? A lot of people have drawn fan art of her being really hot, so yay. Would you rather be a graphic designer or be an architect? Actually, when I was in middle school, I wanted to be an architect. I really did. And, oh my god, this is actually pretty close. But, I mean, that's why I chose this one. I mean, sometimes, like, one of my favorite games to play is The Sims. I just love designing houses, like, in that game. I spend so much time just designing a house in The Sims. And I like literally would spend like days after days just making one house. And then I move on to another family, make another house. So I would love to be an architect if that ever came across as a thing for me. But I didn't go to school for it, so I'm not going to be an architect in the future. Death by electric chair or death by lethal injection? Jesus Christ. Which one's more quicker? This one these days is like really screwed up, so I'd rather go by the chair. And, okay. Perform petty thievery. Jesus Christ. Perform petty thievery for a living or perform grand larceny for a living. What's larceny? Yeah, I'm just choosing larceny because that's probably a lot more money. Because there's the word grand in it. I don't know. I'm stupid. This one, I don't really think I need to answer. I don't need to give you guys a reason. I'm still surprised that it's actually 73-27. My god. Alright, so this is the one I want you guys to answer in the comments. Would you rather dress only in styles famous 15 years ago, or dress only the way you did when you were 15? So when I was 15, that's like almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. So I didn't dress like this. I don't even know how I dressed when I was 15. I have to go back and look at some pictures. So what do you guys think? If you are 30, then you probably don't really have to answer this one. But I'm going to probably put this one because, you know, the 90s and the early 2000s were awesome. So there you go. If you want to play this game, I'll leave it down for you in the comment section below. In the description below, too. And because I know some of you guys don't like to read the description. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, see y'all in the next video. Take it easy, Phoenicians.
When once was a lad of 22, I fell upon my way. My life devoid of meaning, and my conscience led astray. Till a wise man took me by the hand and said, "Lad, you're in luck. The only way to salvation lies in the palace of Alabaster."